Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we'll delve into installation process of Apache Kafka on Ubuntu. We are using the latest version of Ubuntu, which is 24.04 LTS, which will empower you to harness its robust streaming capabilities for efficient data handling and processing. So today we are going to install Apache Kafka and Zookeeper on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So there are some prerequisites you should need to follow in this tutorial. So first is to have an EC2 instance with operating system image of Ubuntu with the latest version 24.04 LTS with the SSH access with sudo privileges and firewall port 9092 should be activated, and you should have downloaded the JDK. And then we will learn about what is Apache Kafka, what is Zookeeper, then we will see Kafka ecosystem, then we will learn some use cases as well as advantages and disadvantages of using Apache Kafka. Then we will see what are the applications of the Apache Kafka. And finally, we will see the steps for installing Apache Kafka on Ubuntu, which consider steps like installation of OpenJDK, installation of Apache Kafka, then creating Zookeeper and Kafka system files. Then we will check the service which we have installed, and then we will create a topic in Kafka. So I will explain what is the topic, partition, the Kafka ecosystem, and then finally we will conclude for good. So let's start. So what is Apache Kafka? So Apache Kafka is a distributed streaming platform used for building real-time data pipelines and streaming applications. It's like a highly efficient and scalable messaging system that can handle large volume of data in real time. So imagine you have a shopping website where users are placing orders. Apache Kafka can be used to capture these order events in real time and process them, such as updating inventory, sending information emails, and analyzing customer behavior. In simpler terms, Kafka acts as the central hub where data streams from different sources like websites, sensor databases are collected and processed instantly. So it ensures that data is delivered reliably and quickly to the right application for analysis or action, making it a crucial tool for handling streaming data in modern applications. So Kafka seamlessly integrates three fundamental event streaming capabilities, which are publish and subscribe, storage, and streaming process. So public and subscribe, where producers send event streams to specific topics, where while consumers subscribe to this topic to access the event. So this architecture enables real-time data flow, decoupling data producers and consumers. Next is the storage. So Kafka ensures reliable long-term storage by distributing event streams across a cluster of brokers. The events are persisted to disk and replicated for fault tolerance, guaranteeing durability and reliability when during failure. Stream processing. So Kafka empowers real-time event stream processing, allowing developers to build applications that handle and analyze event stream instantly or historically. So it supports operations like filtering, transformation, aggregation, and merging, enabling real-time analytics, event-driven architecture, and reactive applications. Now let's learn about what is Zookeeper. So Zookeeper is an important component of a Kafka cluster that acts as a distributed coordination service. So Zookeeper is in charge of monitoring and preserving the cluster metadata, coordinating the operation of many nodes, and assuring the general stability and consistency of the Kafka cluster. So in a cluster, Zookeeper performs crucial tasks like cluster coordination, controller election, metadata management, and consumer group management, as well as for notification and watcher. Now let's learn about in detail about Kafka ecosystem with example. So here you can see I have already created an Ubuntu Ubuntu instance, which I have named as Kafka Server. So this is the article which is available on Post Techniques, which include all the steps of installation of Apache Kafka and Zookeeper on Ubuntu. So you can refer this on the posttechniques.com website. So now let's learn about the Kafka ecosystem. So in Kafka ecosystem, the producer here you can find the producers are applications that publish the messages to the topics in Kafka, and the topics are categorized or fields that hold related messages. And the brokers are servers that store the message published by the producer, and producer send this message to the broker, and consumer receives from the broker. So the consumers are the application that subscribe to topics and receive messages from them. So consumer group is a group of consumer that subscribe a topic and collectively process the messages. So each message is assigned a unique object, a number that represents its position within a topic partition. So when a consumer joins the consumer group, it starts consuming messages from the offset it was assigned. This allows multiple consumers to consume messages from the same topic without duplicates or missing messages. And finally, the Zookeeper is a coordination service that helps Kafka maintain consistency across the cluster. So it keeps track of the brokers, topics, and consumers in the cluster. And it helps to elect a leader broker for each topic partition. So in short, producers send messages to the topic, and brokers store that messages, and consumers subscribe to that topic to receive the messages. And Zookeeper helps to everything in coordination, to maintain in coordination. Now let's understand with this example. So let's consider a scenario where a customer places a new order on the Zomato mobile app. So first, the components involved is mobile app, which can act as a producer. So when a customer confirms the order, the Zomato mobile app acts like a Kafka producer. So it creates message containing details like the customer ID, restaurant ID, ordered item, delivery address, payment information if applicable. So these details can be contained by the producer. Then comes the Kafka topic, which can consider or the order request. So this is a specific topic in Kafka dedicated to new order request. So the mobile app publishes the created message to this topic, and and the Kafka broker cluster receives the message from the mobile app and store it reliably within the order request topic. And the Zookeeper acts as an external service which keeps track the message and informs any subscribed consumer about its arrival. And finally, the consumer will be used for order processing service. So this service subscribes to the order request topic upon notification by Zookeeper about the new message. So the consumer retrieves the message detail. So the order processing workflow is based on the information received. The order processing service initiates the order processing workflow. So this might involve verifying the order details and customer information, sending the order information to the restaurant, initiating payment processing if not already done, updating the order status in the Zomato database. Other services like depending on Zomato architecture, other services might also be subscribed to the order request topic or related topic. So a notification service could send order confirmation or updates to the customer, and with a recommendation engine could analyze the order and suggest additional items, and a delivery management system could be notified to prepare for order pickup. So this was the example where Kafka ecosystem can be useful. Now let's move forward and see the next So now let's learn about Kafka use cases. So Kafka can be used for real-time data processing. For example, as financial institutions use Kafka to process and analyze stock market data in real time for trading decisions. Then the next example can be of event streaming architecture, where e-commerce platforms use Kafka to stream user interactions like product views, purchases, and cart updates for real-time analytics and personalization. Then it can also be used for log aggregation and monitoring, where tech companies use Kafka to aggregate and centralize logs from distributed systems for monitoring, troubleshooting, and analysis. Then it can also be used for IoT data integration, where smart cities use Kafka to integrate and process data from IoT devices like sensors, cameras, and meters for real-time monitoring and decision making. And it can also be used for fraud detection and security monitoring, where, for example, financial institutions use Kafka to detect anomalies and potential fraud in real time by analyzing transaction data streams. So these were the use cases. Now let's learn about some benefits and demerits of Apache Kafka. So the advantages are high speed, low latency, which handles massive data streams with minimal detail. Then the next advantage is fault tolerant and durable, which ensures data isn't lost during failure. And Apache Kafka is scalable where it grows your data and it can be used for real-time processing where idle for building real-time data pipeline. Now let's understand about the disadvantage. So limited monitoring tool. So it requires additional setup for comprehensive monitoring to monitor Apache Kafka. Then the performance impact of message notification is a disadvantage as it is need to modify messages can slow down the Apache Kafka. And no wildcard topic selection. So which subscription require exact topic name. So there are no wildcard topic selection. And the resources are used with large queues. So managing a high number of queues can impact performance. So these were the disadvantages of Apache. Now let's see what are the applications used by Apache Kafka. So first application can be Uber. So it connects rider and drivers for real-time matching. And the next application can be Twitter, which achieves significant cost savings up to 75% on high volume data stream with Kafka's efficiency. Then comes the Netflix, the OTT app, which utilizes Kafka as keystone pipeline for real-time data processing and cost-effective data delivery. Then comes the Oracle, which leverages Kafka for reliable data streaming between Oracle databases and applications. And finally comes the LinkedIn, which is the Kafka's birthplace. So this messaging system forms the core of LinkedIn infrastructure, powering message consumption in products like LinkedIn Today and News. So there are many applications which are in which Apache Kafka is used. Now let's move forward and let's do practical for of installation of Apache Kafka on Ubuntu and with the latest version of Ubuntu which is 24.04 LTS version. So if you followed the prerequisites, I have created a EC2 instance with the sudo access and I have enabled the security group with inbound role activate 9094 and I have already installed the JDK. So first step is to install the OpenJDK. So the command to install the OpenJDK here you can find is sudo apt install default JDK with -y which will give permission automatically download the JDK. So as I have already downloaded, now to check the version of the JDK, so just type here word Java hyphen version. So this is the latest version of the OpenJDK which is 21.0.3. So we have successfully downloaded the JDK. And make sure always you update your system, the first command you should always type is sudo apt update. So I have already updated. There is no need. Next step is to install Apache Kafka on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So you can refer my article, which is available on firststep.com. So we have finished with the first step. So to download the Kafka binary, we can use the official website as well as you can refer this article and you can click on this, which I have provided the URL, the official website, and here from here you need to download the binary version. So simply right click this and copy the link address and paste it in the mobile too. So just copy this command, paste here to download the Apache Kafka. So it will also include the installation of Zookeeper in this package. So there is no need to install Zookeeper. So, so just we will list out that. So we have downloaded the tar file. So we need to untar that file, means we need to unzip that file. So just use sudo tar with xlf and the file, which is Kafka 2.12, and the version is 3.7.0, which is the latest version. So we have unzipped that file. Next, we will move this file to the PT Kafka directory. So now we will enter into that OPT directory, Kafka, and see that we have moved the file to the. So here you can find that I have stored the Kafka in the OPT directory, and here are the files, the Apache Kafka. Now, after the installation of Apache Kafka, let's see the next step. So, which is to create Zookeeper system unit file, as well as we will create a system unit file for Kafka. So with the help of this, you can simply start and restart or stop the service of Zookeeper as well as Kafka. So we will clear this now. So the system file is stored in the etc directory. So simply just copy this code. So first we are going to create a zookeeper.service file, the etc directory system. Then press enter. So this will open by using sudo nano. Will open the editor and simply paste the below line. So paste this line. So with the help of this, we can easily start and restart the service. So, so now just save this by entering +X+Y press enter. Now simply restart the system and now we will check that if our so now we will enable the zookeeper. So we have enabled. Now we will start the zookeeper service and finally we check the status. So here you can find it is actively running. Zookeeper service runs on port 2181. So you also need to access the port. Now next, to create a Apache Kafka service. So simply in place of the zookeeper, just write here Kafka to create a system unit file. And below here you can find the code and paste here in the editor. So now simply save this Now, again, you need to reload the system, then enable the Kafka service. Just type your sudo system here, enable Kafka, then simply start the service. Now, finally, we will check the status. So here you can find it has been actively running. Now, let's go on forward to the next step. So we have checked the status also of the Zookeeper as well as Kafka service. Now we will create a topic in our Kafka. So now we'll go into the OPT directory where our Kafka is stored. Then we will list out and check. So here's this list out and check. So our files will be present here. So simply copy this code to create the topic and paste it and enter here. So here you can find has been created topic called as DevOps. So basically this line pin Kafka topics.sh will create the topic. So here you need to use the flag order create, then which we'll use for creating a new topic. Then for a hyphen replication, here you can find a replication factor. So it is used for how many copies of data will be created. So it is initially assigned to one, and the partition is also one. So it is used to set the partition option as the number of brokers you want your data to be split between. And finally, the hyphen hyphen topic, which with the name of the topic, which I have given as DevOps. So after entering this, here you can find we have successfully created a topic called as DevOps. Now to check the list of the topics created, so just edit the above code. So in place of create, just type your list with the bootstrap server. So here you can just copy this, paste it, and let's enter this. So here you can find we have successfully list out the topics we have created earlier, which is called as DevOps. So this is the command to check the list of the topics we have created. Now we will try to send some messages using Kafka. So now to send some messages for the created topic, which is DevOps, so simply you need to type command. So the bin Kafka console producer.sh. This point to the script that launches the Kafka console producer. So similar to the consumer script, it's typically located in the bin directory of our Kafka installation. Then you can find the broker list, the localhost 9092. So this argument will specify the list of Kafka brokers to connect. So in this case, it's set to localhost 909, so indicating a single broker running on local machine at the default Kafka broker port. And finally, the topic name. So with the help of this, we can read message and send the message. Now, simply here we will type hello world. You can give a message as per your requirement. then our this is DevOps and finally. And now to exit the messages, so simply enter Control plus C and again Control plus C. Now to start the consumer in Kafka, so we need to use the command of consumer. So simply copy this command and let's see our message will be displayed or not. So the bin Kafka console consumer.sh will point to the script that launches the Kafka console consumer. This script is typically located in the bin directory as previous. Then is the bootstrap server, then simply the topic name and hyphen hyphen from beginning. So this option will instruct the consumer to start reading messages from the very beginning of the topic. So instead of the latest update, this will ensure you receive all the historical messages within that topic, not just not just the new one. So we'll enter this, let's see the messages. So here you can find the messages have been sent to consumer successfully. So now as we have created list out and we have sent the messages to the consumer. Now the next step, so here you can see after so just type Control plus C to exit. Then here you can find that it has been processed total of 4 minutes. So we have entered the 4 minutes. So it has been displayed the messages. Next step is to how we can delete any topics in Kafka. So if you want to delete, so just simply we will refer the above code and in place of list, you will enter your delete the bootstrap localhost and simply the topic, which is DevOps. Okay. So H is capital. Now, if you enter this, it will delete the topic we have created. So now again we will list out. So we have successfully deleted the topic. So we have performed all the steps successfully. So in summary, we have learned about Apache Kafka, what is Zookeeper. Then we have understand about the Kafka ecosystem with the example of Zomato, and then the use cases and benefit and merit of using Apache Kafka. And finally, we have performed all the steps successfully of installation of Apache Kafka on a server. So let's conclude for today. So again, you can refer this article where I have mentioned before on command posttechniques.com. So let's conclude for today. So in conclusion, this guide has outlined the simple steps to install Apache Kafka on Ubuntu, the latest version of Ubuntu, which is 24.04 LTS, and trying to leverage its capabilities for efficient real-time data processing application. So thank you for watching this video, and please make sure you to subscribe our channel and see you in the next video. Thank you.